Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and today I will be telling you about the books that I plan to read in the month of December. So I do have a very ambitious TBR here, which is kind of insane. I already did a TBR video for in December, but these are the sort of main books that I plan to get to this month that are indie books. So I'm very excited to get to these. Then I have two books that I've already kind of started that I'm going to be reading for the Queer Lit Readathon that starts this today. Actually, as I'm filming this, it'll have already been going on for like pretty much the whole week by the time this video goes up. But anyway, I plan to read these for that. These are both queer books, and I've already started both of them. And then I do have two more books that I am currently reading that I also am just at the beginning of. There's Rage Becomes Her and The Last Song Before Night. And my TBR jar back here is actually now two TBR jars. That's because I'm getting ready for the upcoming year, where I will do a video soon about my TBR jar kind of system and what it's going to look like in the coming year. But basically one of them has the books that I bought in the past year that I still haven't read. And then, so I'm going to pick one that I haven't read out of there every month. And then that one, it has the books that are on this shelf behind me that I haven't read yet, because most of these books I have not yet read, and it's the only TBR shelf in this entire bookcase. This whole thing is books I've read, but this one shelf still has a bunch of books on it that I have not read yet. But again, I will go into further detail about those in a different video. So for now, our very last TBR jar challenge pick out of the jar for this year is a verb in the title. Now, several of these books that I have picked out fit that challenge, oddly enough. So probably whether or not I necessarily get to all of these books this month, I'm probably going to end up meeting that challenge. I mean, we have The Walk-In Closet. Walk is a verb. Rage Becomes Her. Becomes is a verb. In December books for that will count for this challenge. Cats I've Known. Phoenix Descending. Then, as silly as it may seem, I'm going to be reading my own book, Unicorn Hunting, because I just finished writing the sequel, and before I can even edit it and send it to beta readers at all, I pretty much have to reread the first book just to check for any little things, and then immediately, like, upon finishing it, sit down and edit the sequel. So that I'm probably going to be doing like on the way to vacation later on this month. So, but basically this entire TBR that I just showed you is all books that I plan to get to before I even leave for vacation, because I'm the last like week and a half or so of December I'm going to be gone, and I'm going to take completely different books with me. And also, one more thing that I wanted to show you guys is that the Witchathon is coming up, and I'm going to be filming a whole TBR for this. But basically, the two books that I plan to read are The Bear and the Nightingale, which is the group book, and it fits some of the other challenges as well, and Wolfskin, which I will also explain which challenges it meets as well. But these are the main two books that I plan to get to during that week, and that happens to be the week before I leave. So really, I have like barely any time at all to like read the rest of these books that I just showed you, but we will see what happens. So here is my TBR for really the first 2.5 weeks of December, not even really the whole thing, and I don't think I'm gonna finish necessarily all of these books, but I definitely hope to read as many of them as possible. Let me know if you've read any of these, plan to read any of these, have any thoughts on them, and let me know what book you are most excited to get to this month, and let me know definitely if you are participating in Indecember. I'm going to leave a link to Megan's original announcement video so that if you have not heard about Indecember before, you can check it out, and I'm also going to leave a link to my TBR as well. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!